The compression is the least talked about subject from all the subjects mentioned before, but it's my favorite. To be honest, you can get away without doing that. If you sing with a range, you know, like lower to mid-range and moderate volume, basically your speaking voice, you can get away without doing that. But as soon as you want to sing with more power and range, you know, high and powerful, well, that's your guy. The compression is the technique that zips up your vocal cords and prevents them from blowing apart from each other from the airflow coming from beneath. If you ever heard or seen a singer holding a high and powerful note and then cracking embarrassingly, that was him letting go of compression for one reason or another, some of which we've already discussed before. The compression is the backbone of the mixed voice, which means blending the chest voice and the head voice together. For a little anecdote, imagine that you want to spray your friend with some sparkling water for a prank. You need 4 components to be able to do that. You need to fill the bottle with water, you have to unscrew it, you have to shake it, and you have to plug the opening to give it some pressure, right? Well, that's the perfect analogy for singing. But, you know, in this case, the bottle is your body, the water is the air, and instead of a wet friend, you have annoyed neighbors and family, right? Or an impressed audience. So I think you can see that in this case, filling the bottle with water would be breathing, shaking it would be the support, unscrewing it would be keeping the open throat, and then plugging it to give it the pressure and the strength and some range is the compression. So you can see that without the compression, there is no power. The trick is to compress the voice without squeezing and tightening your throat. That's where the open throat technique comes in handy. You know, that's the reason why we do these exercises in that order and not another. It's not random. For every technique talked about in this course, we had like a little trick to get us started. For breathing, we had panting. For the support, we had coughing. For the open throat technique, we had yawning. And now when you think about compression, I want you to think about crying. Okay? Don't worry. You won't be sounding like a panting, coughing, yawning, crying weirdo, okay? You will sound like a badass, just give it some time. But for that we have to practice. The compression is best described and explained in practice, so just let's get on with it.